Welcome. Know your body.
The human body is a true marvel, a machine of incredible complexity and precision. Every cell, tissue, and organ works together in harmony, keeping us alive, breathing, thinking, and moving. This amazing biological symphony allows us to face life's challenges every single day. But did you know that, despite its brilliance, some organs in our body, while absolutely vital, are astonishingly fragile? Yes, while certain parts of our body can endure extreme conditions, others require extra care to function properly and stay protected. In today's video, I'll reveal the 5 most sensitive organs in the human body. You'll learn how they work, why they're so vulnerable, and what you can do to protect them in your everyday life. After all, taking care of your body is essential for ensuring health and longevity. Take the brain, for example. This incredible organ, which controls everything in our body, is surprisingly delicate. It's shielded by the skull and relies on a thin layer of fluid to absorb shocks. Now imagine what could happen if that protection fails. And it doesn't stop there. Other organs are just as crucial and equally sensitive. Some are so fragile that even minor changes or impacts can have serious, sometimes even fatal, consequences. Here's a heads up. The number 1 organ on this list is so vulnerable that a simple impact could put your life at risk. Knowing this can drastically change how you take care of yourself. So stick with me until the end of this video to uncover all the details. I promise you'll walk away with new and valuable insights about your body, this extraordinary machine that works tirelessly for you every day. Are you ready to dive deeper into the secrets of your own body? Let's get started! In 5th place, we have the lungs. Yes, these incredible organs work tirelessly to perform a vital function, the exchange of gases that keeps us alive. With every breath, they take in oxygen and release carbon dioxide, fueling every process in the body. But what many don't realize is just how sensitive they really are. The lungs, despite being essential, are incredibly fragile. Picture this. A single strong blow to the chest can cause a lung collapse, a condition known as a pneumothorax. In this situation, air escapes from the lung into the chest cavity, compressing the lung and making it difficult to breathe. It can happen suddenly and, if not treated in time, can even be life-threatening. And that's not all. The real danger often comes in silence. Every day, the lungs face invisible threats like air pollution. If you live in a big city, you're constantly breathing in tiny particles that can slowly damage the delicate lung tissues. Now, imagine adding smoking to the mix. Cigarettes release over 7,000 chemicals, many of them toxic, directly into your lungs. Over time, this can lead to devastating diseases like emphysema, chronic bronchitis, and even lung cancer. The lungs are so crucial, yet so delicate, that they demand constant care. Every decision we make in our daily lives has a direct impact on their health. Avoiding tobacco is essential, but it's also critical to minimize exposure to pollution. Small changes, like spending time in green outdoor spaces and wearing masks in highly polluted areas, can make a significant difference. And here's something even more remarkable. The lungs have an incredible ability to heal if given the chance. Adopting healthy habits, such as regular physical activity, strengthens the respiratory system and helps expel harmful particles accumulated over time. So remember, your lungs work tirelessly for you. Protecting them isn't just a choice, it's a necessity. Treat them with the same care and dedication they give you. Ready to discover the next organ on this list? Stay tuned, because the upcoming revelations might just surprise you even more. Now, the 4th most fragile organ on our list, the liver. Did you know that the liver is often called the body's laboratory? It works tirelessly to process toxins, transform nutrients into energy, and produce substances essential for digestion. But here's something many people don't realize. Despite its importance, the liver is incredibly vulnerable and can be damaged almost silently. Think about this. What happens when you drink too much alcohol or take medications without proper medical guidance? Or when your diet is packed with unhealthy fats and lacks essential nutrients? All of this puts immense strain on the liver. Over time, These habits can lead to severe conditions like cirrhosis, a disease where healthy liver tissue is replaced by scar tissue, or fatty liver disease, also known as hepatic steatosis. But here's the most alarming fact. The liver doesn't feel pain. Unlike other organs, it doesn't send clear warning signals until the damage is already advanced. Many people only discover liver problems when it's too late to reverse them. For instance, cirrhosis can take years to develop, but its effects are devastating, impairing vital functions, and in extreme cases, becoming life-threatening. And here's a surprising question for you. Did you know that alcohol isn't the only culprit? Highly processed foods, loaded with unhealthy fats and sugars, can be just as harmful, overloading the liver in ways it simply can't handle. So, how can you protect this essential organ? The answer lies in your daily choices. Moderation in alcohol consumption is a critical first step, but equally important is maintaining a balanced diet. Choose foods rich in fiber, like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and avoid excessive fried and processed foods. Staying hydrated and engaging in regular physical activity also play a significant role in supporting liver health. Remember, your liver works tirelessly for you every single day. It deserves the same level of care and attention to keep functioning at its best. Are you ready to learn about the next organ on our list? Stay tuned, because the upcoming revelations might just surprise you even more. And in third place, we have one of the most important organs of all, the brain. Did you know that your brain is like the command center of your entire body? It controls everything, your movements, your thoughts, and even your emotions. But here's something most people don't know. Despite being protected by the skull, the brain is incredibly vulnerable to injury. You might think that because it's tucked away inside your head, it's safe. But even a single blow to the head can cause a concussion, or worse, lead to permanent brain damage. Have you ever considered how dangerous a fall, a car accident, or even a sports injury could be for your brain? Sports like football, boxing, and even cycling can pose a real risk to this vital organ. The repeated impacts, like those from heading a ball in soccer or taking a punch in boxing, can cause long-term harm. In fact, studies show that athletes in contact sports are at a higher risk for brain injuries, some of which can lead to conditions like chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, a degenerative brain disease that has been linked to memory loss, mood swings, and even early-onset dementia. But the risks don't stop with physical trauma. Diseases like Alzheimer's and strokes, or brain attacks, are also major threats to the brain, and they often cause irreversible damage. Alzheimer's slowly robs people of their memories and their ability to think, while a stroke can cut off blood flow to parts of the brain, leading to life-altering consequences. Here's a question. What if I told you that some of these risks can be reduced simply by taking care of your brain on a daily basis? Wearing helmets during high-risk activities is one key step. They provide a layer of protection that could save your brain from serious injury. But it's not just about physical protection. Your brain needs mental protection too. Did you know that taking care of your mental health is just as crucial as protecting your brain from physical harm? Stress, anxiety, and depression can all have negative effects on brain health, so it's important to manage your emotional well-being. Practices like meditation, exercising regularly, and making time for rest and relaxation all contribute to keeping your brain in top shape. So, what can you do to protect this irreplaceable organ? Always wear your helmet in risky situations, but also focus on nurturing your mental health. Take care of your brain. After all, it's the only one you've got. Are you ready to find out which organ is even more fragile? Stay tuned, because the next revelation will definitely surprise you. We've arrived at the second most fragile organ, and it couldn't be left off the list, the heart. Have you ever stopped to think about how much work your heart does? This small organ, about the size of your fist, is a powerful pump that works non-stop day and night, from the moment you're born until your very last breath. In fact, your heart beats more than 100,000 times a day, pumping blood throughout your body, providing oxygen and nutrients to every cell. It's nothing short of extraordinary. But here's the catch. Despite its importance, the heart is incredibly vulnerable. What do you think is the biggest threat to your heart's health? Surprisingly, it's not just hereditary conditions. The most significant dangers to your heart come from your daily lifestyle. Poor diet, a lack of exercise, and chronic stress are all major contributors to heart disease. Did you know that an unhealthy diet filled with processed foods and too much salt can cause the blood vessels to become blocked or narrowed? Over time, this can lead to heart attacks, high blood pressure, and even heart failure. Now, here's something that might surprise you. Stress can be just as harmful to your heart as smoking or eating fatty foods. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol, which can increase your blood pressure and strain the heart. Chronic stress, if left unchecked, can significantly raise your risk for cardiovascular disease. So think about it. What are you doing every day to protect your heart? Skipping that workout or eating that greasy meal might feel good in the moment, but in the long run, it's like asking your heart to work harder than it should. Here's a simple fact. Your heart deserves better. It's been working tirelessly for you your whole life. The good news is, you can make a difference right now. Just by practicing regular exercise, whether it's walking, running, cycling, or even swimming, you can improve heart function, lower blood pressure, and reduce your risk for heart disease. And don't forget your diet. Avoiding foods high in saturated fats, like fried foods and fatty meats, is one of the easiest and most effective ways to give your heart the love it deserves. So next time you're tempted to skip that workout or indulge in unhealthy food, remember, your heart is counting on you. Small changes today can lead to a lifetime of better health. Are you ready to learn about the most fragile organ of all? Stay tuned, because the final revelation is about to blow your mind. And now, the grand champion, the most fragile organ in the human body is the eyes. Did you know that your eyes are considered the windows to the world? They allow you to see everything around you, your loved ones, the beauty of nature, and all the colors that make life so vibrant. But despite their incredible function, the eyes are surprisingly fragile. Just think about how easily they can be damaged. A little dust in the air, excessive light exposure, or even the smallest trauma can cause serious harm. For example, something as small as a speck of dust can lead to infections like conjunctivitis, which, while common, can still be quite painful and hard to treat. But here's a surprising fact. Your eyes are more vulnerable now than ever before. Have you noticed how much more time you spend staring at screens? Whether it's your phone, computer, or TV, our eyes are constantly exposed to artificial light. And this prolonged screen time is taking a toll. Conditions like dry eye syndrome, early onset myopia, nearsightedness, and eye fatigue are becoming increasingly common, especially in younger people. Now, here's something that might shock you. It's not just the screen time that's the problem. The constant strain from staring at small text or images for long periods can actually change the shape of your eyes over time, leading to vision problems. In fact, studies show that myopia has been rapidly increasing worldwide, particularly in children. So, what can you do to protect your eyes? One simple solution is to take regular breaks when using screens. The 20-20-20 rule is a great guideline. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. This gives your eyes a much-needed rest and reduces strain. Another important tip is to make regular visits to an ophthalmologist. Routine eye exams can detect problems early on, allowing for treatment before the damage becomes irreversible. Think about it. Your eyes work hard every single day, constantly taking in information and processing it. They are truly one of the most valuable organs in your body. So take care of them. Now, here's a question for you. Which of these organs surprised you the most? Did you know how fragile they really are? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and share this video with your friends. And of course, remember to take care of your body, because it's the only place you truly live.